How you doing today? How you doing? August when we start the Topeka School District number 22 regular board meeting. So I ask everybody to stand. We try to pledge allegiance, please. And Ernie, please. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We'll move on to the Pizza Folk Treasure Hunter Pledge. Yes, could you repeat that?
As an adult and a treasure hunter, I am committed to search for all talents, skills, and intelligence that exists in all children and youth. I believe all children are capable of success, no exceptions.
Stand, please. Moment of silence. All right, everyone be seated.
Russ, can you take the roll call?
Mark Ruben,
Here.
Steve Corbett, Anthony Delafield,
Here.
Ernie Lopez,
Here.
David Richter is present and online.
All right. Moving on, we will go to approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion for the approval of the agenda?
I move we approve the agenda.
Yes, support right, need a motion, by your second.
Second.
I have a second from Mr. Lopez. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. We're moving on to number 2, consent agenda items, approval of action consent items. Do I have a motion?
I move we approve the action.
We have a motion for by Mr. Fortright. Do I have a second? Second. I have a second. By Mr. Lupino. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Again, motion passed. Moving on to recognitions. And I don't know who do you wish to be first?
Principal Tackle. I think we had Principal Corbett first class. Okay, we are going to start with our March Aces Bulldogs of the Month. Can I please have Genevieve come on up? Some things the teachers had to say about Genevieve. I am so proud of her growth and progress. Her reading skills have progressed so much. She always challenges herself in all subjects and has become so much more independent. She is always willing to work with and help other students. Please keep up the great work and shine, Genevieve. Thank you, Genevieve. Can I have Cody Amos join us on stage? Cody delivers the breakfast carts every morning. This is a tremendous time saver for teachers and greatly appreciated. Thank you, Cody. I do not believe our last Bulldog of the Month is here, but it does go to Kaitawa Palulu in 8th grade. And we have 2 treasure hunters of the month. If I can please call Miss Abigail Campos. Amazing teacher, she has raised over $1,500 for 5th grade to go on a field trip. She did everything from selling tacos to stencils. She's organized fun events for our entire school and volunteers after school to help the student council. Ms. Campos is always so positive and willing to help in any way that she can. We all appreciate her patience, positivity, and her dedication to ACES. Thank you for everything you do. Our next treasure hunter of the month is Miss Rachel Feldmeyer. Come on up. Nurse Rachel wears many hats at ACES. Rachel not only tends to the students and faculty with cuts, scrapes, and sprays, but has handed out so many cough drops that she once commented, "I will have to order them by the case." If you listen to the radio calls on any given day, her services are requested on the playground, in the cafeteria, office, or other designated rooms. She often fills in the cover duties as needed. Thank you, Rachel, for helping ACES run smoother.
The first one for Toltec is Isis Thomas. And ISIS teacher says, ISIS sets the standard for how students should be. She always comes in ready to work, ready to learn with a can-do attitude. Congratulations. Next, Elena Caballero. The junior high team chose Elena Caballero as our student of the month for March. We chose Elena because she is what a kid at Hope should be. She comes to school every day to learn. She puts forth her best effort in everything she does. Elena is kind, respectful, and a good friend to everyone. She is quiet and very responsible student. We are proud to have Elena as one of our junior high students. Thank you, Elena, for always striving to be the best you can be. And now our treasure hunter of the month is Christina Garcia. So I will tell you really quick, our teachers don't know. We try to keep it from the kids as a surprise for them to cut. So, but I think teachers are starting to catch on to my roots.
Yes.
And every time I just say, hey, I need you at the board meeting on Monday at 6. I think they're starting to learn, but.
Oh,
Yeah. So this is Christina. Christina is a hard worker. This is her first year in the classroom, and she is currently enrolled in classes. She has excelled with her students and always has a smile on her face. We had an incident on the playground one day where we had to call the ambulance. And as soon as she heard it was a second grader, she came running out of her classroom to see if it was one of her students, because to her students are family. Christina is the example of what a great teacher should be, because she cares about her job and, most importantly, her students' well-being. So thank you, Christina.
I'd like to ask Vivian Sussums to come forward. Vivian is our special education director. Vivian took over our special education department upon the leave of our special education director in October for the last of September. So it's not been an easy task. There's been lots of things that were overlooked in the process of the change, maybe just some neglect there from the prior. But anyways, she's doing her best to tackle it all, but most importantly, doing it with a smile on her face. And I appreciate your positivity through it all. Thank you, Vivian.
Well, you know I agree. I appreciate all you do. Thank you. And all that sugar from those kids, I'm telling you, you know I love it. Thank you.
And that comes to a time when we have a pause in place. But, you're always welcome to attend the coming board meeting. You wish to stay. Please feel free. But if you wish to be dismissed at this time, if you have attended just solely for the recognition, you can go ahead and be excused. We understand you have scheduled busy lives, things that you need to do, but thank you very much for being here. Congratulations for everyone who's recognized and for thank you for taking part in the district and taking time to attend. All right, it looks like we move on before information discussion items. Hey, superintendent's time.
On the calendar, we have lunch with Love's here at Garrison City Elementary on March 5th. The quarter ends on Thursday. We have spring break beginning after Thursday for 2 weeks through March 21st. We have student intercession tutoring the second week of break. Report cards go home March 28th. There's a talent show here at Arizona City Elementary on March 28th from 5 to 8 p.m. And we have Easter Monday as a holiday on April 1st. 8th grade promotions will be held on May 22nd. And ACES will be held at 10 a.m., Toltec at 6 p.m. We have our work calendars on tonight's agenda. And so employee contracts and work agreements will be generated following the approval of next year's work calendars. Thank you.
Moving on now to the financial report. And second.
The attached budget report is a summary of expenditures through February 29, 2024. Total monthly expenditures for February were $779,489.15. We are diligently working on grants and contracting approved expenses as allowed. This will have a positive impact on our budget capacity. As we continue through the remainder of the fiscal year, we will monitor expenses to ensure that we have a positive balance at the end of the fiscal year.
guys have any questions?
Any questions? All right, no question. We'll be moving on to C. Person, Arizona School Facilities Division application report.
So going down to the point that we attached, or Mrs. Rogers attached, the TES doors. Quotes are still waiting on that. The gym, AC has been ordered, and so we're waiting for that. I'm laughing at Mrs. Rogers. ACE's weatherization, and construction has started. I showed Mark and Mrs. Rogers, they have started. They did the saw cut on sidewalk that's out there. They've been moving all day long. They have a fence up to where the kids are able to play on their equipment, but away from the other equipment. But they have started, which is awesome. And if it doesn't get too dark out there before you leave, we'll take you out there. Okay, and the roofing project, yay, the application was submitted and it has been approved, but now we have to wait for the board to approve that. They're not out. We've done everything that was approved, everything that we had to do is done, and we're just waiting on it. Any questions?
No, I'm glad you're going to get.
Absolutely,
So
it's
it's
awesome.
awesome. It's nice to see something.
Yes,
3, 4 years.
yes.
One, two. And now we're moving forward to information session D. Accountability at a glance. Dr. Michelle Buck.
Good evening, and thank you for allowing me to come and update where we are at with curriculum and instruction. No PowerPoint, just going over or adding to what I presented last board meeting. I'd like to, with our ongoing assessments, where it says ongoing on your, I'm assuming you're on. So, we are getting ready for our state assessments. And so the Arizona Academic Standards testing in ELA and math will be in grades 3 through 8. And as referenced last time, is from April 1st through April 26th. And writing must be done before the 12th, by April 12th. With Arizona Science, testing will be conducted in grades 5 through 8, and that gets to start a little bit earlier, but needs to be done by April 12th. Both of the principals at the sites are going to be the testing coordinators for the state testing, so we have already started to look at the schedules, and they will be designing the schedules that fit for their schools and designing the support staff and teachers that will work with them. I'm still providing support in the teachers, with the teachers, and we're continuing to look at our curricular needs for next year. So on the updates, we are just about done with our AZELA, or the Arizona English Learners Assessment. And so here at ACES, we have Elaine Mathias and Mary Mejia that's been doing the bulk of the testing. I've supported a little bit, and then Michelle Collins, who's the new ELL teacher at TES, has also come over here to support because there's many more students. And the testing is quite expensive. It takes a lot of time. So they are about done with that. We only have as of last week, there was 2 students, and they were ones with special needs, where you need to give them multiple opportunities to take the assessment. So So that's why there's a few other students that we have finished. However, the window is still open. We have a couple of additional students from the last board meeting that have moved into the district and then we're responsible for the assessments for them. Whether it be a placement test, so where they're just coming in to the district without any type of assessment, or that we have to provide them a reassessment test because they didn't service them. We, with our Galileo benchmark, so those are our benchmark assessments that we are doing 3 times a year. We have completed the first 2. Last Friday was professional development, where we had it at both schools and in smaller groups, and to learn about the reports and how the teachers can actually look at their data and then to provide the necessary adjustments to instruction so that the students have a better opportunity or show more growth, and that it is targeted planning for the teachers. So that was very helpful. The trainer flew in from California, and we were very happy with her presentation. And just some basic feedback as the teachers felt that they could really use that information. And I was in a couple of classrooms today, and they had already printed off that data that they're starting to look at the adjustments and look at better. We met with our school improvement program specialist. I met with them for the targeted support school improvement efforts. And so we just did a mid-year review of our plan. And so that'll be continuing on. And it's just a work in progress of where we're at. So that's basically our updates.
All right, any questions?
Sorry, what was that?
No, I was just asking if anybody had any questions.
Oh, okay.
If there are no questions, thank you so much. Next up is, I call the public. All right, there's no public, moving on to action items. A, 124-2025, Kairos Health Arizona.
This is our representative, D. Ostrowski from Kairos Health Arizona.
Good evening. As you mentioned, my name is Leah Ostrowski. I'm from Kairos Health Arizona. I'm very eager to report on the role for the next couple of years. So a couple of changes for you guys. There is going to be an increase in Delta Dental for 3%. TEA Dental will also have a 4% increase. Raising to the employees, a couple of cents really, not more than probably about 20 cents per employee. Or the IRS does require us to make some changes, and you guys currently offer one of our plans, which is a high deductible $1,500 plan. So we will go ahead and increase that deductible to $1,600 for the IRS. The out-of-pocket will remain the same, so simply it's just a deductible that I'm moving. One of the things that we're super excited over is the Centers of Excellence. This is a new program that's going to be put in place for next school year. It is still pending the finalization of the contract, so assuming that everything gets finalized, That will be incorporated into next year, which will allow employees to go to specialized facilities specifically for specific focuses that we're currently focusing on is orthopedic surgery, cardiac care, and cancer care. So if employees need to go to one of these centers for a surgery or for continued treatment, if they were on a traditional set, you'll currently have no cost to the employee. And if they were on a deductible plan, the IRS does require us to still collect the IRS minimum of $1,600 for an individual and $3,200 for a family, but they wouldn't have to meet their out-of-pocket max. So that would hopefully help employees financially, so that they'd be able to afford to go have these surgeries. And these are individuals that are specialized in their field, so they're not going to run providers. The next item that we have is the non-hospital labs. So currently, a lot of customers have facilities, hospitals that employees go to as no alternative. So we're trying to expand the number of labs available by partnering with Quest, which is Aurora Quest. We'll still continue to have LabCorp as part of our network. We're going to try to expand our services to Aurora Quest. And that hopefully will allow employees to have more access to different labs where they don't necessarily have to go to a hospital to get these labs. The other thing that we'll be enhancing for you guys this year is Employee Network, which is a discount program, so employees can go for travel, events, cars, rentals, pretty much anything that they're looking for, they can get a discount on using this website that we're going to create for employees. Delta Dental does have some enhancements, one of them being that fillings in the back, they used to only cover silver fillings, we're enhancing that to provide fillings that actually match the color of the teeth. And then we're providing a third cleaning for free if somebody has a condition that qualifies as cancer or they get pregnant, they're allowed a third cleaning. Nationwide Pet Insurance is offering wellness plans now for the furry friends as well. So if you have a pet that you want to insure, you'll be able to insure your livestock fees as well as some preventative stuff for them as well. And then we are also providing a new executive senior level life insurance. Currently providing an option of $200,000. You guys, if you wanted to increase that for administrators, have the option of going up to $300,000 or $400,000 without having to do life insurance. You guys have currently ongoing products. I'm not going to go through all the products that we offer. We do want to reiterate our dedicated nurses and as co-navigators that we have on staff, and that's just to help employees navigate the healthcare system. So if somebody is going to have a surgery or got diagnosed with something, we do have 5 nurses on staff to help employees navigate these issues. Now your renewal rate for next year, you'll notice is 11%. So you guys are part of the insurance pool. So the pool itself is required to have a 7% overall increase. We then have the ability to rate customer based on their performance. We can go up 7% and down 7% depending on how we're performing. So when you look at your loss ratio, you guys are at 141%. So you obviously have a lot of high claims out there. So for every dollar that you're collecting, you're spending an extra $40 into coverage. So currently you're at a loss of $676,099, which requires us to pass along an increase of 11%. Rates here are all your rates with the increase of your dental, your TPA, and vision. Vision short term, all the ancillary products are going to stay the same. If you wanted to increase the administrator life insurance to $300,000 or $400,000, these are your rates to increase them. And then all your ancillaries stay the same with the exception of prepaid vehicle that goes on just the packet about insurance. And then just as a reminder, we continue to have as many support avenues for your participants. We have a participant advocate team that's able to answer any general questions and ID cards. Our nurse navigator team, which we talked about, that can help employees navigate the healthcare system. And then we also, of course, the employees can contact you with our Max Request directly. They're available around the clock for our services and then we Friday 8 to 5. But we always encourage employees to obviously use their services. And then I think that is all I have. You guys have any questions? All right, well, then I thank you guys very much for taking the time to listen.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm having truth. So we're looking for a motion for the 2024-2025 Congress Health Arizona renewal. Do I have a motion?
Before we go to the motion, I'm gonna let the record reflect that, David Richter was unable to continue to participate in teleconference at 6:34 p.m.
Thank you. And now we're moving on again to 2024-2025 Congress Health renewal. Do I have a motion for the renewal?
So, we approve the renewal.
All right, Ms. Porter has made a motion. Do I have a second? Second. Mr. Dr. Anthony Valentino has made a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on to action item B. The ASBA policy advisory following first.
We had this on the first reading and discussion was last month, during last month's meeting. So now that you've had time to go through it thoroughly, it's coming back to you for approval. These 60 pages of policy advisory.
Yes, and most of it was just aligning itself with the state. Trying to update what they had before.
Yes.
Use one, that's what
Agreed.
does anybody else have anything else to say? That's what it was. Insights, other than what I just said. If we have no further insights, do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
All right, Captain Lopez, is the motion, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Corvette has made a second, all in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on to action item C. 2024-2025 work calendars.
Last month, on the 12th of February, you adopted our academic and teacher calendars. So we were able to issue teacher contracts, and now you're being presented the other work calendars for next year.
Any questions about the work calendar? If there are no questions about the work calendar, you have a motion for 2024-2025 work calendars.
So,
All right,
motion by Dr. Latino, do I have a second?
Second.
Councilman Lopez, made a second, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay. Motion passes. Now we move on to action item D, the Arizona City Elementary Weatherization Project. This is
Mrs. Ferguson?
please.
So this is with me, because the project is so big, I was asked to bring it back to you. I thought just with the terms and conditions with the signature of the president was enough once they had approved, and because it is over a million, we do want to see that it's approved by our board.
Not just by me.
Not just by you, sir, sorry. It does have to be approved. I do have signature page here. Once I send this in, we're allowed to do the purchase order.
Yes, any questions whatsoever, this is $1,500,000. But if the SFD will pay for it, I'm going to accept it. And we that. So, if there is any questions. If there are no questions, do I have a motion for Arizona City Elementary Weatherization Project? Captain Lopez is the motion, do I have a second? I'll second. All right, Mr. Courtwright has made a second, all in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on to 7, closing of the meeting, next meeting. Second Monday next month is April 8th. Anybody have any issues with April 8th? Second.
I will not be.
Wow. Missing that, you know. Mutual action to work, or do we need to move to a different date, or will we do it all up?
I'm good.
You good? Ms. Corbett, myself, Doctor, I'll help out with the call.
Possible that year.
Possible not here. We need to move to that day, if it's not for a little longer.
No, any one day other, we just want to, that one will be.
There are 5 Mondays in April. The first Monday, we're off, that's Easter Monday. The 8th is the second Monday, which is typically the meeting date, and the third Monday is the 15th.
I'll go with the 15th, because I would rather have it.
15th, I will be.
If it's wide open, anybody else? No? Ready?
I'm good.
You good? Okay. All right, since we got that settled, we move on to the adjournment. Ernie? Ernie has made a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Okay.
Mr. Corbett, made a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. We're adjourned.